Hello, and welcome to East Coweta High School's Rising Ninth Grade Parent Night. High school is what you make of it. It all begins in the ninth grade. This is what a high school schedule looks like. The tardy bell rings at 8:30 and dismissal is at 3:30. We are on 4x4 block scheduling, which means students have 4 classes each semester. Classes are 90 minutes each. 4 classes from August to December, and students start 4 brand new classes in January that end in May. Each class is worth 1 credit for a total of 8 potential credits for the year. Therefore, attendance is very important. Missing 1 day on a block schedule is really the equivalent of missing 2 whole class periods worth of material. In order to earn the credit for a class, students must pass the class by earning at least a 70. In the ninth grade, the following classes have a Georgia Milestone End of Course Assessment: Biology, Algebra 1, and ninth grade Literature. These tests count as 20% of the student's final grade. In order to be promoted to the 10th grade, students must earn 6 credits. That means they must pass at least 6 of their classes, and they must include their math class and their ninth grade literature class. Advanced and gifted classes add 5 points to the student's weighted grade point average, and AP classes add 10 points. Here is a brief overview of high school graduation requirements. To graduate, students must earn 4 credits in English, 4 credits in math, 4 credits in science, 4 credits in social studies, and 3 credits in CTAE, which is career technical, modern language, or fine arts. This can be 3 from any area in any combination. 3 from the same area are strongly encouraged. While a student does not have to take foreign language to graduate from high school, 2 of the same foreign language are required by most four-year colleges for admission. Health and personal fitness is also required for graduation. It is a specific course with a specific course number, and a minimum number of 28 credits are required for graduation. To register for your classes, students will receive a registration sheet where teachers have initialed by the level of the academic class that he or she recommends. Students will then circle the level that they choose of each of their academic classes for each subject, and then circle as many electives as needed to give you a total of 7 classes circled. The 8th class for each student is health and personal fitness. Then students need to write in 2 alternate electives in the boxes on the lower right-hand corner, just in case their primary elective choices will not work in their schedule. Forms are then due to be turned into the middle school. Deadlines vary by middle school, and forms must be signed by a parent. The following are the ninth grade math options. Foundations of Algebra is by teacher recommendation only. Algebra 1 Support and Algebra 1 is a year-long Algebra 1 class. This is where Algebra 1 Support is an elective class for students who need additional support in math. That is taken in the fall, and then Algebra 1 is in the spring. This class gives the student math all year long instead of just one term. Students earn an elective math credit for the first semester and the Algebra 1 credit for the second semester. Algebra 1 Semester Long is another option. Algebra 1 Advanced. And for very advanced and STEM Academy students, they can take Algebra 1 Advanced in the fall and Geometry Advanced in the spring. Here is the math placement rubric that 8th grade math teachers are being given to help guide them in appropriately placing our rising ninth graders into the correct math class. Our math teachers recommend this calculator for our ninth grade students that will last them through high school. It's the TI 36X Pro. These are the science options for ninth graders. Students who are taking the year-long Algebra 1 class or Foundations of Algebra will take environmental science. Students who take 1 semester algebra will take biology, and students who are taking Algebra 1 Advanced will be taking the advanced biology class. All ninth graders will take ninth grade literature and composition as their ninth grade English class. They will take it at the regular level, advanced, or gifted. Reading enrichment is also offered to ninth grade literature students who may be weaker in language arts. The ninth grade social studies course is American Government, also known as civics. Students can take it at the regular level, advanced, or gifted. Students who are taking American Government in the 8th grade for high school credit can opt to take either AP Human Geography or World Geography as their social studies. When you hear people talk about AP classes, they're talking about advanced placement classes. These are college-level courses where students can choose to take a test at the end and have the potential to earn college credit based on the score of their AP test. AP Human Geography is the only AP class that is offered to our 9th graders. It is a social studies elective. Students receive 10-point extra bonus towards their weighted GPA for AP courses. It's added to their GPA weight, not to the grade in the class. One of the top 3 things that a competitive college is looking for, such as UGA, Georgia Tech, or Emory, is a rigorous course load. They are looking for your GPA, your test scores, and the difficulty level of the classes that you take. AP classes definitely count as rigor. All 9th graders will take health and personal fitness. This is a Georgia high school graduation requirement. It includes 9 weeks of health and 9 weeks of personal fitness. During the health portion of this course, students will earn their ADAP certificate, Alcohol and Drug Awareness Program. This is required to get your driver's license. There are lots of electives offered at East Coweta's campus. Visual arts is the prerequisite for all art classes on our campus. Freshmen can also take Visual Arts 2 and drawing. Band is a year-long course. Students must sign up for 2 semesters. Chorus, and the chorus teacher prefers that students who take chorus take it all year, though it's not required. Food, Nutrition, and Wellness is one of our most popular electives. It is an essential course in understanding nutritional needs and food choices for optimal health of individuals across their lifespan. There is a food lab involved, so our students love that. Foundations of Interior Design. Its studies include interior design, social, psychological, and economic influences, trends and issues, elements of design, and interior design principles. Intro to Business and Technology is the prerequisite for all of our other business classes. It covers the essentials of Microsoft Office as well as the basics of business management. Our JROTC program is the Marine Corps. It is a leadership program to develop leadership skills, physical training 1 day a week, and students must wear a uniform 1 day a week. Drama is the fundamentals of acting. Students perform monologues and scenes in front of their peers. General PE, and then the modern languages, French or Spanish. Although students are not required to take a modern language to graduate from high school, universities in Georgia, as well as most across the country, do require at least 2 credits of the same modern language as part of their admissions requirements. You will need to check with the college admissions page to verify admissions requirements when you start the application process. Because of this, we encourage students to take at least 2 foreign languages. We encourage them to take levels 1 and 2 in the same school year, 1 in the fall and 2 in the spring. Students with less than an 80 in language arts, we suggest you wait until the 10th grade to take a modern language class because of the amount of grammar involved. Students who took Spanish 1 for high school credit in the 8th grade may sign up for Spanish 2 and Spanish 3 if desired. Here is an example of what a 9th grade schedule will look like on the block schedule. First term, drama, algebra 1, biology, and French 1, and then second term, starting in January, 9th grade literature, French 2, American government, and health and personal fitness. ECHS students are also allowed to take classes at the CEC, which stands for Central Education Center. It's an opportunity to explore areas of career interest while remaining part of your high school. You don't have to choose one or the other. You can take both CEC and East Coweta High School classes. The CEC instructors often come from business and industry. They're experts in the areas that they teach. 9th graders can attend CEC in the morning or in the afternoon. The CEC website for more information is here, and the list of courses available is also available on the East Coweta Counseling webpage. Here is an example of what a schedule might look like for a student who takes courses at CEC. First semester, the student could go to CEC in the morning for Horticulture and Algebra 1, and then return to East Coweta High School for American Government and Health and Personal Fitness. Then in January, the student could take the morning classes here at East Coweta for 9th grade literature and biology, and then go to CEC for the afternoon to take string techniques and web design. For scheduling purposes, the CEC schedule and the base high school schedule are staggered. If a student has CEC first block, their course actually starts at 8:15. They must either arrive at East Coweta by 7:40 to catch the bus that goes to CEC, or go straight to CEC by 8:15. Students who have CEC classes in the afternoon will ride the bus from East Coweta to CEC after second block, and then return by bus to East Coweta before dismissal to catch their bus home. East Coweta offers a STEM Academy. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. It is for students who excel in math and science. Students must apply for admission going into the 9th grade or going into the 10th grade. It has limited enrollment. There's special recognition, field experiences, hand-on activities, volunteer opportunities. There are dedicated English and science mentors. Students will take advanced math and science courses and 2 AP math and 2 AP science courses. Counselors will schedule students into STEM sections once students are accepted into the program. The deadline to apply is March 30th. Please join the STEM Google Classroom using the following link in order to apply. Dual enrollment is when students take college classes and get dual credit for both high school course and for a college course. This is free while students are in high school, including the summer up until they graduate. Students should be both academically prepared and exhibit an adult level of responsibility to take dual enrollment classes. Parents, as well as the high school, will not have access to the grades or the professors until the term ends. For more information, please go to the East Coweta High School Counseling webpage. Hope Scholarship is a scholarship that students who graduate from a high school in the state of Georgia can earn that will go towards their tuition at a Georgia college. Students must maintain a B average in their academic classes, which include English, math, science, social studies, and foreign language, including electives in these areas. The GPA is calculated on a 4.0 scale. A's are 4 points, B's are 3, C's are 2, D's are 1, and an F is a 0. And then the average of those points is your GPA on a 4.0 scale. It's very important to note that your Hope GPA starts in the 9th grade. It gets more and more difficult to raise your GPA as you progress through high school, so grades in 9th grade are very important. Students entering the 9th grade in 2019 must complete 4 credits of classes that are identified as rigor to qualify for Hope. More information can be found at gafutures.org. Examples on the approved list include Spanish 2, French 2, Chemistry, Forensic Science, and AP classes. So how do you succeed in high school? Help is always available. Ask for it and use it. Don't fall behind in missing your assignments and make up work immediately if you are absent. Stay organized. Use an agenda or a calendar to keep track of assignments and important dates. Keep a positive attitude. Stay out of trouble. Students cannot afford to miss class due to disciplinary reasons. And get involved. ECHS offers many clubs and sports for students, and we encourage all students to get involved in an activity, at least one activity, outside the classroom. Freshman orientation will be Thursday, August 1st at East Coweta High School from 6 to 7. Students must register for orientation, and the link will be added here once it has been created. High school is going to fly by, and in 4 short years, this is what you will be looking at. We want your student to enjoy high school. We want them to choose classes that they are going to enjoy. We want them to get involved in activities outside of the classroom and to get involved in sports. We want them to have school spirit and be proud of being an Indian. We want to encourage your students to find their niche, to find that section of East Coweta High School that they will thrive in and enjoy the short 4 years that they will be here. We know that this is a lot of information to digest. That's why we have this voice over PowerPoint on the website so that you can review it and catch anything that you didn't the first or second time around. If you have any specific questions, the counselors are divided by alphabet for 9th through 12th grade. You can email your student's counselor according to their letter breakdown as you see it here. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.